Zentangle is a meditative art form that is a relaxing method of creating abstract art using structured patterns. It teaches and focuses on being mindful and present. Zentangle requires no artistic skills. Hello, I'm SANDHYA MANNE. I'm an artist and a certified Zentangle teacher. In this channel, we talk about creating and practicing Zentangle, my own Zentangle inspired artworks and collectibles. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss out on any videos that we post here every Tuesdays and Fridays. Welcome to yet another Zentangle Mini Project. Today's focus tangle in our Focus Flight series is SOLUNA by CZT Peggy Sargil. SOLUNA is a beautiful filler tangle and it has a lovely ornamental look to it. I plan to use two other tangles for today's project. So for today's session, I will be working on a regular white square tile with my black pen, pencil and stub. So go grab your supplies and let's get started. On to tangling now. Okay, so here we are with our supplies. This is my white square tile. I will be using my 01 black Micron pen to add in blacks, and a pencil and a stub. So these are my supplies for today's session. Now let's get started. So our focus tangle for today's session is SOLUNA. So we are not going to make any border. We're going to start directly with a string. So I'm going to make a circle like this in the center. So I'm just making a circle. Okay, so this is going to be a circle here. Now, like that. And then I'm going to pull out a line from here to the corner. Again, from here to the corner. From here to the corner, from here to the corner, right? And so this is going to look like this. And then I am going to pull out another line that goes like this, that goes like this. So now I am going to pull out a line from here to the end like this, from the previous one to the corner. So this should look something like this. Okay, so that was our string. So now let's get started with our first tangle, which is SOLUNA. So we shall start with circles. So I want to make nice big round circles and like that. And they should be touching each other. They look nice when they are all together. Now I can go out of this pencil circle line just a bit, but I try and maintain that section there. Okay, so I'm almost done adding the circles. So go really slow, make sure your circle is nicely connected. Okay, so now for SOLUNA we are going to make a C like this, and then we're going to make a inner outer circle and maybe another outer circle, and we make a nice big dot like that. Okay, so now I start adding lines inside this. So we're going to repeat this in each of the circle I have added SOLUNA all around, but I'm going to go back in and add tiny circles, these gaps here, and then of course I'm going to go around adding black, filling up all those gaps. So I want to make it like a nice tight packed. Okay, so I just go back adding blacks. Okay, so that gives a good, lovely contrast. Okay, so I have it all done, and I like the way it creates this dimension. Do you see how it looks like this is facing this side, this is facing this side? It creates a lovely dimension. So now let's get to our next section, which is these lines that is coming out. So I'm going to ink this like that. Okay, so over here we are going to create a triangle fragment. So what I'm going to do here is pull out a line like this and like this. So we're going to create a zigzag to create triangle. Probably I'll leave that entire thing. So I'm going to do that here again. You can do this with a pen directly, but if you are not very sure, you can always use your pencil to first make your initial sections and then go ahead. I might do this, we'll see how it goes. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We shall create an, okay, first let's ink this. Okay, so I'm going to make a triangle here. A smaller triangle like this, and then we're going to pull the corners of the triangle to the bigger triangle like this, and then I'm going to add a circle in and fill the gaps up. So let's do this, making a triangle, pulling a line out here and pulling a line out here, and we add this nice big circle. So we're going to do this in each of these sections. So when you put them all together, it creates a lovely pattern. So like this. Oh, I have a big one here. So even the size of your circle kind of reduces as you go along. Okay, so I'm going to repeat this in all three. Okay, so here it is all done, black and everything. Now let's get to these four sections. So here I'm going to use this tangle called FoxTrot. FoxTrot is kind of a sibling of diva dance. So it goes like this. You make your line like this, can be slightly wavy, and then you go around like this. So here you can go ahead and add some blacks if you wish, just like the way you would do diva dance. So then I'm going to add So continue creating these lines, these wavy lines, and adding the blacks. Okay, so I'm going to add a teeny tiny bump here. That. And maybe another one here. Okay, so continuing on that. Okay, select this. So I'm going to repeat this section as well. So I'm just going to get started again. So we make a slightly wavy line, not very particular about keeping it straight, and then giving some bumps, random bumps here and there, and then we go back to fill that up. Okay, so here it is all done, and I'm going to do this again on these two sections. So let's see how that looks. So here it is all done. I have added FoxTrot all around, and this is how it looks. I love the way it's creating some nice interest on all four sides. So now let's get to shading. So we should start with FoxTrot. So I'm just going to add pencil right behind that, like this, like right over it, and behind our fragment D11. So this was fragment D11. Okay, so let's take our stub and blend this. Okay, so let's go ahead, do that on all four sides. Okay, so this is all done. Now we're going to go all around Soluna like this. So I'm going to go around this about till here, about like half of this. And I'm going to try something different here. So I'm going to do this, and then on this side we're going to go over this, over Soluna. So here it is over and there it is under. So one side is over and one side is under, right? So I do this and I'm just going to blend this. I like the way how it's popping out of the tile. Okay, so now for this fragment here, D11, I'm going to go over just like say one side like this, and then on this one, on one side on this. So we're just going to add gray just on one side to give that lovely dimension. Okay, so like that. I'm going to go around, do that. Okay, so there it is, all done. Now I am going to add a little bit of fun elements in the circles. So I'm just going to add like a few dots just to make it look a bit more interesting, just on one side. Okay, and then We're going to gently, in fact I'm going to use my stub directly, so whatever is left of my stub, I'm just going to add it there. And if it is really small, then I'm just going to ignore, I'm not going to add anything. So that's about it. So that's our tile all done. Now it's time to put our initials. So let's see, where can I add my initials? So I'm going to probably add it here. You can also put your full on name. So I have this place is more bigger. So there it is, all done. So now let's journal this. Today's date is 16th April 2021 and this is YouTube. Focus Flight series, and we started off with Tangle SOLUNA and then we went on to use Fragment D11 and then we did FoxTrot, the corners. So this was our focus Tangle SOLUNA. And there is our tile all done. Hope you had fun on this project with me. I would love to see your creations, so head on to our Facebook group Zenbeez where all the after party fun happens. Share your creations there and check out the works by other Zenbeez. If you're sharing your works on social media, then please do tag me at SANDHYA MANNE or hashtag Tangle with Sandhya, so I get to see your lovely works there and I do stop by to comment. A quick note, these projects and these videos are for your personal use and no part of this can be used for any kind of commercial purposes. To understand the Zentangle method and to get started on your own Zentangle journey, send me an email to get information about my group classes or to schedule your private sessions. Slots for the month of April are now open. Also check out my courses on teachable.com. These are online courses. I do a Facebook Live every Friday at 10 a.m. India time on my Facebook page at SANDHYA MANNE Studio. Join me there and let's tangle together in real time. To receive my weekly newsletter, click on the link Tangle Organizer in the description and remember to claim your free gift when you sign up and get updates on my upcoming workshops and other fun events that I do. Now it's time to comment, so please comment below and let me know how you enjoyed this project because that really helps me plan out my next set of videos. Also, it's time to show some love, so hit that like button, share the video and subscribe to the channel. I shall see you next in our String Safari series on Tuesday. Until then, remember to breathe and smile. See ya. Namaste.